Welcome to Kids Get Quizzical game number 5. I am Dinara Kumar and I will be your quiz master for today. Round number 1. 6 questions on general knowledge and country facts. What is the tallest waterfall in Sri Lanka? What is the tallest waterfall in Sri Lanka? Is it Dunginda Falls? Is it Bambarakanda? Is it Ramboda Falls? Or is it Dialuma Falls? The correct answer is Bambarakanda Falls. 26 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was Dialuma Falls and 1 thought it was Dunginda Falls.
Yes, so well done. Bambarakanda is the tallest waterfall in Sri Lanka. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our scoreboard now. Alright, so the champ is up into an early lead, closely followed by Imet, Gajanan, Vihas and HJ. Well done, girls and boys.
Let's look at our next question. What is the color of the stars on the New Zealand flag? What is the color of the stars in the New Zealand flag? Is it white, blue, is it green or is it red? The correct answer is red. 16 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was blue and 12 thought it was white.
Right, so now this is a bit of a trick question, right? The flag, the stars on the Australian flag are white, but the stars on the New Zealand flag are red. There are a couple of participants from Australia as well. I hope you got that answer correct. Well done, 16 of you got that answer correct. Let's look at our scoreboard now. Alright, so Shanessa has overtaken the champ into the lead. Well done, Shanessa. Hamad and Kid is in second. Tinting is in third. Gajanan is in fourth and Virula is in fifth. Well done, Hirumi. You're the highest climber. You are up 13 places after that last question.
Let's look at our next question. What is the capital of Argentina? What is the capital of Argentina? Is it Rio de Janeiro? Is it Moscow? Is it Buenos Aires? Or is it Montevideo? The correct answer is Buenos Aires. 17 of you got that correct. 3 thought it was Rio de Janeiro, 5 thought it was Moscow, and 4 thought it was Montevideo.
So, where is Rio de Janeiro located, Dinara?
In Brazil.
In Brazil. Moscow is the capital of which country?
Russia.
Russia. And Montevideo is the capital of which country?
Uruguay.
Uruguay. Now remember, girls and boys, Rio de Janeiro is not the capital of Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is the main city of Brazil, but the capital of Brazil is called Brasilia. Buenos Aires is the capital of Argentina. What does Buenos Aires mean, Dinara?
Fair wind.
Fair wind or good wind, right? So apparently there's a lot of wind in Buenos Aires. Buenos means good in Spanish. Aires probably means wind or air. So the capital of Argentina is Buenos Aires. Well done to the 17 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Right, Shanesa still in the lead. Hamada and Kid is in second. Lakidu is in third. Virula is in fourth. Ting Ting is it with well done handle. You are up 8 places.
Let's look at our next question. What is the name of the spacecraft Neil Armstrong traveled to the moon in? What is the name of the spacecraft Neil Armstrong traveled to the moon in? Is it Apollo 13? Is it Apollo 11? Is it the Luna 15 or is it Apollo 10? The correct answer is Apollo 11. 18 of you got that correct. 6 thought it was Apollo 13, 2 thought it was Luna 15 and 3 thought it was Apollo 10.
Yes. Now in which year did Neil Armstrong land on the moon, Dinara?
1969.
1969. So, since 1969, how many people have landed on the moon? 12, right? So, girls and boys, remember, there have been only 12 people to land on the moon. And you know what? The last person to land on the moon landed way back in 1972. Right? So for the past 48 years, no one has landed on the moon. Okay, so that's a very important fact. Only 12 people have set foot on the moon. Neil Armstrong was the first. Edwin Aldrin was the second. Only 10 others have landed on the moon, and the last person was in 1972. Well done. Apollo 11 was the correct answer. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Okay, Hamad Iron Kid has overtaken Shanesa into the lead. Lakindu is in second. Birula is in third. Ting Ting is in fourth. Vihas is in fifth. Well done, Vihas. You have a correct answer streak of 4 in a row.
Let's look at our next question. What do you call the stick that the conductor of an orchestra uses? What do you call the stick that the conductor of an orchestra uses? Is it a bat? Is it a stick? Is it a wand? Or is it a baton? The correct answer is baton. 18 of you got that correct. 7 thought it was wand. 4 thought it was stick.
Yes, so now it is actually a stick, right? It looks a bit like a wand as well, but it's called a baton, right? The stick that the conductor of an orchestra uses is called a baton. Well done to the 18 of you got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Right, so Lakindu is back in the lead. Hiruni, well done, back into second place. Sanuka is in third. Ben 10 is in fourth. Hamad the Iron Kid is in fifth. Well done.
Let's look at our next question. Who invented dynamite? Who invented dynamite? Is it Isaac Newton? Is it Albert Einstein? Is it Alfred Nobel? Or is it Marie Curie? The correct answer is Alfred Nobel. 21 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was Isaac Newton, 6 thought it was Albert Einstein, and 1 thought it was Marie Curie.
That's the end of round number 1. Well done to those who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. So after the first round, Lakindu is still in the lead. Hiruni is in second. Sanuka is in third. Hamad the Iron Kid back in fourth position. Virula is in fifth. Well done, Dulina. You're up 5 places. You're the highest climber.
Round number 2. 6 questions on fairy tales and nursery rhymes.
Okay, let's see how well you know your fairy tales and nursery rhymes.
Let's look at our first question. In the story Cinderella, what is the name of the girl? In the story Cinderella, what is the real name of the girl? Is it Belle? Is it Ella? Is it Aurora? Or is it Cindy? The correct answer is Ella. 16 of you got that correct. 3 thought it was Aurora, 2 thought it was Belle, and 9 thought it was Cindy. So Belle is the girl in Beauty and the Beast, Aurora is the girl in Sleeping Beauty, and Cindy is just a normal name.
So why was Ella called Cinderella, Dinara?
Because she slept near a fireplace, and when she woke up, she was covered with the ash from the cinder.
Yes, so she was covered in ashes from the cinders. So Cinderella became Cinderella, right? Well done to the 16 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. All right, Hiruni is in the lead now. Well done, Hiruni. Sanuka is in second. Hamad the Iron Kid is in third. Gajanan is in fourth. Virula is in fifth.
Let's look at our next question. According to the nursery rhyme, with whom did the dish run away? According to the nursery rhyme, with whom did the dish run away with? Is it a cup? Was it a fork? Was it a knife? Or was it a spoon? The correct answer is spoon. 14 of you got that correct. 8 thought it was cup, 4 thought it was the fork, and 3 thought it was the knife.
Dinara, how does that nursery rhyme go?
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sight, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
The dish has run away with the spoon. That's how the nursery rhyme goes. Well done to the 14 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Alright, a big change. Hiruni is still in the lead. Virula is in second. Ben 10 is in third. Aliza, the last episode winner, is now in fourth. Shanesa, who was the winner of our first episode, is back into the top 5. Well done, girls and boys.
Let's look at our next question. Who cursed Princess Aurora to sleep for 100 years? Is it Voldemort? Is it Mother Gothel? Is it Maleficent? Or is it the Wicked Witch of the West? The correct answer is Maleficent. 14 of you got that correct. 12 thought it was the Wicked Witch of the West. 3 thought it was Mother Gothel. Voldemort is the villain in Harry Potter. Mother Gothel is the witch in Rapunzel. The Wicked Witch of the West is in The Wizard of Oz. And Maleficent is the correct answer.
Yes, so there are a couple of awesome movies called Maleficent. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. Excellent stuff. 14 of you got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Well done, Hiruni. You're retaining your lead at 8,200 points. Ben 10 is in second. Aliza is in third. Shanesa fourth. Sarani is in fifth position.
Let's look at our next question. What did Jack Horner pull out of the Christmas pie? What did Jack Horner pull out of the Christmas pie? Is it cherry? Is it a plum? Is it a grape? Or is it a magpie? The correct answer is plum. 20 of you got that correct. 6 thought it was a cherry, 2 thought it was a grape, and 1 thought it was a magpie.
Right, so let's have a look at this picture, right? So little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. What did he put in to pull out the plum?
His thumb.
He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I," right? So little Jack Horner put in his thumb and pulled out a plum. Well done to the 20 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Hiruni is still in the lead. Aliza is creeping up in second position. Shanesa in third. Ben 10 in fourth. Sarani is in fifth. Well done, SWA Swa. You're up 3 places after that question. Remember, anything can happen. Up to 1,000 points for grabs for each question.
Let's look at our next question. In the story Three Little Pigs, with what did the second pig build his house with? In the story The Three Little Pigs, with what did the second pig build his house with? Was it sticks, was it straw, was it bricks, or was it clay? The correct answer is sticks. 19 of you got that correct. 7 thought it was straw, 1 thought it was bricks, and 2 thought it was clay.
So let's look at our leaderboard now. Okay, Hiruni has hit 10,000 points. Well done, Hiruni. Aliza in second, Shanesa in third, Sarani is in fourth, Virula is in fifth position. Let's look at our next question. I think we're down to the last question of this round.
What did Johnny's father catch him eating in secret? What did Johnny's father catch him eating in secret? Is it ice cream? Is it chocolate? Is it sugar? Or is it candy? The correct answer is sugar. 25 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was ice cream and 3 thought it was candy.
So Johnny, yes Papa, eating sugar.
No, Papa.
Right, so Johnny's father caught him eating sugar in secret. Well done to the 25 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard after 2 rounds. Okay, Hiruni is still in the lead. Aliza has also hit 10,000 points. Shanesa also 10,000 points. Sarani in 4th position. Virula is in 5th. Well done, girls and boys.
Round number 3. 6 questions on movies and cartoons.
Right, let's see how well you know your movies and cartoons.
Let's look at our first question. What is the name of the nation that the Black Panther ruled? What is the name of the nation that the Black Panther ruled? Is it Krypton? Is it Camelot? Is it Latveria? Or is it Wakanda? The correct answer is Wakanda. 25 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was Latveria and 1 thought it was Camelot.
So Krypton is where Superman is from. Camelot is where King Arthur lived. Latveria is where Dr. Doom is from. But the Black Panther is from Wakanda. So why we included this question was the main actor in the movie The Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, passed away last week. Very unfortunate, he was only 43 years old. So this question was included as dedication to the Black Panther. Well done to the 25 of you who got that correct. He lived in Wakanda. In Colombo, of course, we have a place called Wakanda. So a lot of people thought it was Wakanda when this movie initially came out. The correct answer, of course, is Wakanda.
Let's look at our leaderboard now.
Okay, not much of a change in the top 5. Well done, girls and boys.
Let's look at our next question. What is the name of the guardian dragon in the movie Mulan? What is the name of the guardian dragon in the movie Mulan? Is it Yao? Is it Mushu? Is it Chinpo? Or is it Ling? The correct answer is Mushu. 17 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was Yao, 6 thought it was Chinpo, and 3 thought it was Ling. So Yao, Chinpo, and Po and Ling are the characters of the story, but the correct answer is Mushu.
Well done to the 17 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. So Hirune is still in the lead, Eliza second, Shanesa third, Sarani is in fourth, Ben 10 has just got into the top 5. Well done.
Let's look at our next question. What is the instrument Mary Poppins? What is the instrument Mary Poppins used to fly? Is it a kite? Is it an umbrella? Is it a broomstick? Or is it a balloon? The correct answer is umbrella. 15 of you got that correct.
Okay, only 15 of you answered, right? So Mary Poppins uses an umbrella to fly. Alright, so only the top 4 got that answer correct. Wow, that was a combo breaker. Let's look at our next question.
What shape is SpongeBob's pants? What shape is SpongeBob's pants? Is it rectangle? Is it a triangle? Is it a rhombus? Or is it a square? The correct answer is square. 19 of you got that correct. 1 thought it was rectangle, 3 thought it was a triangle, and 6 thought it was a rhombus.
Right, so SpongeBob SquarePants, right? That's how the name of the character goes, SpongeBob SquarePants. So now let me give a small English lesson, right? A lot of people over here in Sri Lanka pronounce this word as sponge. No, the correct pronunciation is sponge. Sponge, not sponge, right? So SpongeBob SquarePants. So his pants were square. Well done to the 19 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Not much of a shade in the top 5. Well done, Hiruni. You're still in the lead.
What is the creature in the movie? What is the creature in the movie Abominable? Is it Bigfoot? Is it a dragon? Is it a yeti? Or is it a gorilla? The correct answer is yeti. 21 of you got that correct. 4 thought it was Bigfoot, 1 thought it was a dragon, and 4 thought it was a gorilla.
Yes, so the abominable snowman is the yeti. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Well done, Hiruni. You're still in the lead. Lisa is in second. Shanessa is in third. Sarani is in fourth. Very close between the top 4 girls and boys. One question wrong, everything can go wrong. Ben 10 is in fifth. Well done, Pineapple. You're up 3 places. You're the highest climber. We are down to the last question of round number 3.
What is the famous festival celebrated in the movie Rio? What is the famous festival celebrated in the movie Rio? Is it Christmas? Is it Halloween? Is it Carnival? Or is it bonfire? The correct answer is Carnival. 23 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was Christmas, 1 thought it was Halloween, and 3 thought it was bonfire.
Yes, so the famous festival celebrated in Rio de Janeiro is the Carnival. Right, well done to the 23 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard after the 3rd round. Alright, so Shanessa has overtaken Aliza into 2nd position. Hiruni is still in the lead. Aliza is in 3rd, Sarani is in 4th, Ben 10 is in 5th. Well done, Tasha, you're making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Round number 4. 6 questions on books.
Yes, let's see how well you have read and remembered your books.
Let's look at our first question. Which of these is J.K. Rowling not right? Is this J.K. Rowling not right? Is it Quidditch Through the Ages? Is it The Tales of Beedle the Bard? Or is it Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Or is it The Hobbit? The correct answer is The Hobbit. 14 of you got that correct. 10 thought it was The Tales of Beedle the Bard. 4 thought it was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And 1 thought it was Quidditch Through the Ages.
Right, so J.K. Rowling is a famous author. As you know, she's the author of the Harry Potter series. So this is what Dinara is reading right now, Quidditch Through the Ages, right, by J.K. Rowling. The Hobbit is from the Lord of the Rings series. So Hobbit is written by a person called J.R.R. Tolkien. I don't know if you can see this, right? So this is written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Well done to the 14 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Okay, well done to the top 3. You haven't lost your positions. You're retaining your positions. Sarani is in 4th. Ben 10 is in 5th. Well done. It was a tough round. 5 players lost their answer streak of 3.
Let's look at our next question. Who is the author of the famous book Secret Garden? Who is the author of the book Secret Garden? Is it Rudyard Kipling? Is it Francis Hodgson Burnett? Is it Enid Blyton or is it E.B. White? The correct answer is Francis Hodgson Burnett.
Francis Hodgson Burnett wrote the famous book The Secret Garden. Well done. 13 of you got that correct. 4 thought it was Rudyard Kipling. 5 thought it was E.B. White. Enid Blyton is also a good author. All these are good authors, but the author of the book The Secret Garden was Francis Hodgson Burnett. Let's look at our leaderboard now. A small change. Sarani has overtaken Lisa into Third position, Hiruni is still in the lead. Shanesa in second. Ben 10 is in fifth position.
Let's look at our next question. What is the name of the girl who is the main character and writes the diary in the Dark Diaries? What is the name of the girl who is the main character and writes the diary in the Dark Diaries? Is it Mackenzie Hollister? Is it Chloe Garcia? Is it Zoe Franklin? Or is it Nikki Maxwell? The correct answer is Nikki Maxwell. 10 of you got that correct. 7 thought it was Chloe Garcia. 6 thought it was Zoe Franklin. And 6 thought it was Mackenzie Hollister. So Mackenzie Hollister, Chloe Garcia and Zoe Franklin are other characters in the story, but the correct answer is Nikki Maxwell.
Right, so well done to the 10 of you who got that correct. The Dark Diaries is written by Nikki Maxwell. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Not much of a change in the top 5. Hiruni is still in the lead. Shanesa in second. Sarani in third. Aliza in fourth. Ben 10 is in fifth position.
Let's look at our next question. Who are the two Hardy boys? Who are the two Hardy boys? Is it Frank and Joe Hardy? Is it Dick and Julian Hardy? Is it Peter and Paul Hardy? Or is it Fred and George Hardy? The correct answer is Frank and Joe Hardy. 12 of you got that correct. 8 thought it was Dick and Julian Hardy. 6 thought it was Peter and Paul Hardy. And 3 thought it was Fred and George Hardy.
Right, so the Hardy Boys is another fantastic series of books to read. We have tried to make the questions as diverse as possible, right? So good books for young boys to read, also for young girls as well, right? Hardy Boys, very exciting. Frank and Joe Hardy are the two Hardy Boys. Let's look at our leaderboard now. So Shanesa is creeping up on Hiruni, just I think less than 200 points the difference. Sarani is in third, Aliza is in fourth, Ben 10 is in fifth. Remember, 1 or 2 questions wrong and you might lose everything. Well done, Tasha, you're making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Let's look at our next question. What is the surname of the 4 kids in the famous 5? What is the surname of the 4 kids in the famous 5? Is it Smith? Is it Macmillan? Is it Kirin? Or is it Brighton? The correct answer is Kirin. 9 of you got that correct. 7 thought it was Smith. 6 thought it was Macmillan. And 5 thought it was Brighton. Smith and Macmillan are famous British surnames. Brighton is the surname of the author, but the correct answer is Kirin.
So Dinara, if you read the famous 5, what is that famous island that they always go to?
Kirin Island.
Kirin Island. Where do they live?
In Kirin Village.
In Kirin. And what is the name of the cottage that they live in?
Kirin Cottage.
Kirin Cottage, right? So if you read the famous 5, you should know the answer to this. Kirin Island, Kirin Cottage, the village of Kirin, that's where these kids come for their vacation. That's where George lives actually. So their surname is Kirin. Well done to the 9 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Alright, so Shanesa has just overtaken Hiruni into first position at 20,000 points. Hiruni is in second, Sarani is in third, Aliza is in fourth, Ben 10 is in fifth.
Let's look at our next question. Who is the famous opera singer mentioned in the story? Who is the famous opera singer mentioned in the stories of Tintin? Is it Florence Nightingale? Is it Bianca Castafiore? Is it Oprah Winfrey? Or is it Elizabeth Haddock? The correct answer is Bianca Castafiore. 22 of you got that correct. 2 thought it was Florence Nightingale, 2 thought it was Oprah Winfrey, and 4 thought it was Elizabeth Haddock.
So Bianca Castafiore, she thinks she's a great singer, right? She's known as the Milanese Nightingale in the Evening series. So we included this answer, Florence Nightingale, to sort of confuse you, but well done. 22 of you got that correct. Oprah Winfrey is of course a very popular personality in present times. Elizabeth Haddock is a name that we just came up with, but 22 got it correct. Well done. Bianca Castafiore is the famous opera singer in Ting Ting. Let's look at our leaderboard after the end of our 4th round. Alright, so Hiruni has once again overtaken the lead. Well done. Close competition between the top two. Sarani is also very close. So is Eliza. Anything can happen. Just 1,000 points up for grabs. Ben 10 is in 5th position. Well done, Handel. You are back with an answer streak of 3.
Round number 5. 6 questions on sports and sciences.
6 questions on sports and sciences. Let's have a look.
Let's look at our first question. What is the name of the galaxy the solar system is in? What is the name of the galaxy the solar system is in? Is it Andromeda? Is it Sagittarius? Is it Orion? Or is it the Milky Way? The correct answer is Milky Way. 25 of you got that correct. 1 thought it was Andromeda, 1 thought it was Sagittarius, and 2 thought it was Orion.
So Andromeda is the galaxy that is closest to our galaxy or closest to Earth, Andromeda. Sagittarius and Orion are constellations, but the correct answer is Milky Way. We all live in this universe, this galaxy called the Milky Way. Well done. You guys certainly know the solar system we live in, right? The galaxy that we live in. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Well done. Not much of a change in the top 5. Kiruni still maintains a slim lead over Shanesa. Sarani is in 3rd. Eliza is in 4th. Ben 10 is in 5th. Well done, Sanuka. You're back with an answer streak of 3.
Let's look at our next question. How many players are there in a hockey team? How many players are there in a hockey team? Is it 7? Is it 13? Is it 11? Or is it 10? The correct answer is 11. 23 of you got that correct. 3 thought it was 13 and 4 thought it was 7.
Yes, well done. So Dinara has started playing hockey for her school, Bishop's College, since of late. She's going to practices. So she wanted to include this question as well. So there are 11 players in a hockey team. Well done. Let's have a look at our leaderboard now. Well done, Hiruni. You're still in the lead. Shanesa is in 2nd. Very close, I think less than 300 points. Sarani is in 3rd. Eliza is in 4th. Ben 10 is in 5th position.
Let's look at our next question. What do you call the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly? What do you call the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly? Is it photosynthesis? Is it metamorphosis? Is it expansion? Or is it the greenhouse effect? The correct answer is metamorphosis. 23 of you got that correct. 3 thought it was photosynthesis, 1 thought it was expansion, and 2 thought it was greenhouse effect.
Well done. So the process where a caterpillar is transformed into a beautiful butterfly is called the metamorphosis. Photosynthesis is the process where plants absorb carbon dioxide and put out oxygen. Expansion is of course something that expands, it grows in size. The greenhouse effect is caused because of the pollution, the air pollution that's happening right now. The correct answer, it's a very important word for you all to remember. The transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly is called metamorphosis. Well done. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Not much of a change. The top 5. Well done, girls and boys.
Let's look at our next question. In the game Mario Brothers, what is the name of Mario's brother? In the game Mario Brothers, what is the name of Mario's brother? Is it Diego? Is it Luigi? Is it Raphael? Or is it Ferdinand? The correct answer is Luigi. 20 of you got that correct. 8 thought it was Diego and 2 thought it was Ferdinand.
Alright, so this is Mario's brother. I don't know if you can see. So Mario and Luigi are plumbers, right? So they often get into different sort of adventures, and there's a princess who's always in trouble. If you have played the video game, if you have watched the movie, if you have watched the cartoon, you know the answer. Mario's brother is Luigi. Well done to the 20 of you who got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Well done, Hiruni is still in the lead. Very closely followed by Shanesa and Sarani. Lisa is in 4th position. Ben 10 is in 5th. Well done, girls and boys.
Let's look at our next question. What is the unit used to measure electrical current? Is it ampere? Is it volt? Is it watt? Or is it ohm? The correct answer is ampere. 10 of you got that correct. 14 thought it was volt, 5 thought it was watt, and 1 thought it was ohm.
Trick question. Dinara, what is an ohm? What is a volt? What is a watt?
So a volt is used to measure electrical potential difference. Watt is used to measure electrical power, and the ohm is used to measure resistance.
Yes, resistance, right? So the unit used to measure electrical current is ampere. Well done. Some of you know your science pretty well. Excellent stuff. 10 of you got that correct. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Wow, only Ben 10 got that correct in the top 5. Well done, Ben 10. Excellent stuff.
Let's look at our next question. How many squares are there in the game Snakes and Ladders? How many squares are there in the game Snakes and Ladders? Is it 64? Is it 50? Is it 90? Or is it 100? The correct answer is 100. 28 of you got that correct. 1 thought it was 64 and 1 thought it was 50.
Well done. So I'm sure every one of you here have played the game Snakes and Ladders. It's a game that has originated in India. Of course, there are 100 squares, right? I'm sure you have played this, right? You come up to almost 98, and then there's a snake in 98 or 99, and then you come down back, right? So it's a fantastic game, very exciting game. Exciting like this game that we're having right now. Well done to the 28 of you who got that correct. Yeah, at the end of 5 rounds, remember there are 3 more bonus questions as well. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Not much of a change in the top 5. Well done, Hiruni. You have hit 25,000 points for the first time. Shanesa is in 2nd position. Sarani is in 3rd. Aliza is in 4th. Ben 10 is in 5th. Well done, girls and boys.
Bonus round. 3 bonus questions. This national flag has a map of the country on it. What is this country? This national flag has a map of the country on it. What is this country? Is it Brazil? Is it Greece? Is it Cyprus? Or is it Cuba? The correct answer is Cyprus. 21 of you got that correct. 5 thought it was Greece and 4 thought it was Cuba.
Wow, well done, right? So you certainly know your national flags. Girls and boys, I want to encourage you, right? I love studying about national flags. I think so does Dinara. Study of national flags or flags is called vexillology. If you look at the national flags of different countries, they have so many beautiful designs, so many things you can learn from. So for many years, Cyprus was the only country in the world that had a picture of the map of that country on its national flag. Now there's another country called Kosovo, which also has, still some people still don't consider it as a country. Some people say it's a territory. There's sort of controversy going around, but Cyprus is the flag that you saw. Let's have a look at this picture. Okay, so this is the map of Cyprus. So they have it on their flag for many years. It was the only country in the world that had a map of the country on its national flag. Well done. 21 of you got that correct. Excellent stuff. Let's look at our leaderboard now. Okay, Shanessa has just overtaken Hiruni into the lead now. With 2 more questions to go. Well done, Shanessa. Hiruni is still very close to call in second position. Aliza is also very close in third position. Sarani is down to fourth. Ben 10 is in fifth.
Let's look at our next question. Where does Peter Pan live? Where does Peter Pan live? Is it in New Zealand? Is it in far, far away? Is it in Pirate Island? Or is it Neverland? The correct answer is Neverland. 22 of you got that correct. 4 thought it was far, far away, and 4 thought it was Pirate Island. So New Zealand is a normal country. Far, far away is where Shrek lives, and Pirate Island is where Jake and his mateys are. But the correct answer is Neverland.
Yes, so Jake and the Neverland pirates live on Pirate Island. Correct answer is Neverland. That's where Peter Pan lives. Let's look at our leaderboard with 1 more question to go. Not much of a change. Very slim difference between Shanessa and Hiruni. Shanessa, I think, just like 310 points difference. Hiruni is very closely in second. So is Aliza. Sarani is in fourth position. Ben 10 is in fifth. Remember, 1 more question to go. Anything can happen. You get it wrong. Let's look at the last question.
Who is the new speaker of the Sri Lankan? Who is the new speaker of the Sri Lankan Parliament? Is it Mahinda Rajapaksa? Is it Mahinda Yapa Abeyewardena? Or is it Mahindananda Aluthgamage? Or is it Lakshman Yapa Abeyewardena? The correct answer is Mahinda Yapa Abeyewardena. 22 of you got that correct. 3 thought it was Mahindananda Aluthgamage, and 4 thought it was Lakshman Yapa Abeyewardena.
So Lakshman Yapa Abeyewardena is actually Mahinda Yapa Abeyewardena's brother, right? Mahinda Yapa Abeyewardena is the current Speaker of Parliament. Mahinda Rajapaksa is of course the Prime Minister. Mahindananda Aluthgamage is also another controversial minister, former controversial Minister of Sports. But the correct answer is Mahinda Yapa Abeyewardena. Girls and boys, we are about to reveal the winner of Kids Get Quizzical game number 5. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's see who the winner is. In third position, it's Hiruni. Well done, Hiruni. In second, it's Aliza. And the winner of Kids Get Quizzical game number 5 is Shanessa. Well done, Shanessa. In fourth position is Sarani, and Ben 10 is in fifth. Well done, girls and boys. Thank you so much for once again being a part of Kids Get Quizzical. I hope you learned something new, right? I really hope you learned something new. Hope you had fun. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless you all.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and God bless you.